My name is Tim Cooley, and I'm really excited to introduce you to Random Breakfast. So if we look at the healthcare industry as a whole, there are a ton of applications, but the one thing that they share in common is they actually don't change the behavior they set out to change. And that's because they've introduced this concept of logging. So logging does two things. One, it introduces a new behavior that the user didn't plan on doing in the first place, so therefore they actually quit using the application. And the second one it does is it ends up with all this data that the user has no idea how to use. So we went out and tried to figure out things that are actually changing behavior, and we came up with casino gaming and mobile gaming. And so we dug into the research to figure out why those are actually happening, and this is what we came up with. So there's 4 areas of why these are changing behavior, but the key one is this concept of what's called the play loop. So in the play loop, it actually keeps this person in this circle, and they can actually never leave. So we're actually changing the behavior right on the spot. Well, what mobile gaming has done is they've actually interrupted this play loop where they introduced ads and then kind of monetary revenue from in-app purchases, but they keep you playing over and over again. And so what we did was we actually took the same concept and are applying the principles of entertainment to healthcare, and we came up with Random Breakfast. So as you can see on this side, this is the same loop that's happening in mobile gaming, but we've introduced this health and wellness component, which is really, really exciting for what we're doing. And I'm going to show you Step Pets. So Step Pets is our first game. And in Step Pets, what you do, you actually go out and collect pets, and then you take the data that you've gathered, and you're actually playing it. So in this case, these are the mechanics of what we're working with, but this is actually my data that we're actually playing. And so throughout the gameplay, you're accessorizing, and then you're getting new pets over and over again. There we go. So we're getting new pets. And so the game becomes really addictive in the way that the game is being played. And so how do we make money? Well, first it's through partnerships. We've actually were approached by an insurance company to help them launch a product with the launch of our product. Secondly, we use the same loop that mobile games are using so we can have a free application. But we recognize that this is the most important component of it, so we want people to actually cheat the payment system, which is really, really unique. If we look at what's on the market, these 3 games were not very successful, and that's because they failed at the mechanics. Where Zombie 1 was incredibly successful because they nailed down the mechanics. And our team is prime for this activity. We have 4 people with experience in game development. One of our board members has 27 years of experience in the gaming industry. And I have a master's in sports medicine, so we can combine these 2 industries really, really well. So I'm really excited to introduce you to Step Pets by Random Breakfast, where we're combining healthcare and entertainment.